November Tango and Company. We'll wish you a good evening, Michelle. Thanks for the first time contact. 73s. Bye-bye.
Okay, all good numbers. 73 until next time.
QRZ, any more calls? Mike 7, Juliet, November Tango calling CQ, standing by.
Oscar, November 8, Echo India, over.
Yeah, good signal there, Oscar, November 8, EI, John, booming in here to Stranraer, Southwest Scotland, 59 plus, John, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, very good evening to you, Julian, nice to hear you. We've spoken before, I believe. I'm not sure if you're the truck driver. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But yeah, you're 20 over 9 with me, Julian. Nice to hear you. Mike 7, Juliet November Tango, Oscar November 8, Echo India, and the little group. Over.
Yeah, it's 100%, John. We drive the lorries there, so we've either got a distinctive voice there or you're looking at the big bad belly we've had out all weekend there, hey. And it's also good to work here on the new band. I see we've worked twice on 20, once on 80, so the first time on 40 metres there, mate. Absolutely fantastic. And the EI obviously corresponding with the twang you've got there as well. You definitely haven't lost the EI twang there. It's whenever you're in the ONQTH. 59 plus 20, John, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for the 59 plus 20. Yeah, and I do have a connection with trucking. I am some people call them a tug driver, but we call them, where we are here, we're yard hog drivers, over.
The old tuggies there that brings them off or on and off the bays or on and off the boats there. So, it's much the same thing there. It's a bit more relaxed there, but it's more or less the same, John. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. And every night you sleep in your own bed, over?
That's one thing I can't argue with there. Although we've had a few days off, we'll be back down the road to the big smoke here in the Monday night stroke Tuesday morning. But John, stand by, there's one more station. He's in the big city lights of London town there. Operator Simon, Mike 6, Sugar, Lima Zulu. Stand by and we'll get him to give you a call. Simon, how copy? Oscar, November 8, Echo India, ONAEI. Go ahead, Simon.
Thanks very much there, Julian. Good evening, John. We've spoken 4 times before on 80 metres. Last time was 2023 on the 8th month. Nice to catch you on a new band there, John. Thank you very much for the new band there. 59 plus 20. 59 plus 20 into my location. Call Mike 6, Sierra Lima Zulu. The name is Simon, Sierra India Mike Oscar November. And the town is a town called Blackheath. Just outside of London there, and I also have LGV tramping history, as to say, spending all week in the lorry and coming home the weekend. 23 years of it, with an array of other driving skills and capabilities, or whatever you want to call it. Nice to catch you there, John. 59 plus 20, how copy? Mike 6, Sierra Lima Zulu, returning Oscar November 8, Echo India.
Yeah, very good, Simon. Nice to hear you. It's been a while. Mike 6, Sierra Lima Zulu, Oscar November 8, Echo India. 10 over 9 in Belgium. And happy memories of about 5 years ago, we had a few regular contacts. And I think you were moving to Northumbria, but I'm not sure how that went, or maybe you were just spending some time there. I remember we were talking about solar panels. And I also used to live in London at one stage. I lived up in Tottenham Hale on a boat, and I drove at night. So I worked for a company down in Bermondsey, but that was in the early 90s. So I'll put it back to you, Simon. There's other people calling, and I'll let the frequency roll. Just to tell you, working conditions this side: a Hermes light, about 500 watts, and the antenna is a double bazooka, and the feed point is 11 meters above the ground. So back she goes to you, Simon. Mike 6, Sierra Lima Zulu, Oscar November 8, Echo India, and the little group, over.
Thank you very much. Mike 6, Sierra Lima Zulu, on my final with Oscar, November 8, Echo India. John, that last sentence from the over about living in Bermondsey, and the boat. That rings a big bell with me for some reason. Something in my head went twang. You might have worked for the same company I worked for at some stage there. But at the moment, the old brain box is trying to work it out there. It's clicking and cranking itself over trying to get that memory back. But it did register. Yeah, working conditions this end is a Kenwood 570, 20 whiskies, a boom microphone called a Sub-Zero plugged straight into the radio, and two homebrew antennas connected together there. And I do remember the conversation about Northumberland. I was up there renovating the properties and that with the solar panels there on the QRZ is the information there. John, always a pleasure to hear you. Look forward to the next time. I'm going to hand it back to Julian, but if you hear me out there, just jump in and we'll carry on our QSOs there later date there. Okay, Mike 6 Sierra Lima Zulu. I'm going to hand it back to Julian to give his final there, John, and I'll catch you further down the line there. Mike 6 Sierra Lima Zulu, returning the microphone to Mike 7 Juliet November Tango. 73, John.
Yeah, good copy, Simon, there with John and the ONQTH, ONAEI MM7JNT in the group. Sounding fantastic there, John, loud and proud and good modulation. We'll wish you a good evening there, mate. You have a fantastic memory there, and we'll catch you again. ONAEI MM7JNT. Cheers, John. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you very much, Julian. I'll just go back quickly to Simon. Simon, the name of the company was OCS, Overseas Courier Service. I don't know, does that ring a bell, Simon? Over?
I might have done some, it might have been some temporary work. That name does ring a bell, but I didn't take it on full time. I think that was temporary. A lot of jobs that I went for, John, they offered to me there and then. I don't know why, but they offered to me there and then. That one doesn't ring a bell, but I might have done a contract for another company. But I'll definitely have a think about it and come back to you on that one, John. Curso?
Yeah, Roger, very good. Okay, thank you very much, Simon. And Julian, just to say, great signal and beautiful audio. So Mike 7, Juliet November Tango, Oscar November 8, Echo India, and the group. Bye-bye from Belgium, Simon and Julian. Back to you, Julian. Over.
Yeah, I'll copy there, mate, and you're sounding fantastic. Just reading your QRZ there whilst you're in QSO with Simon. So you've obviously invested a lot of money and time there, probably more time than money, and you've certainly got the radio, the modulation, the whole prep work, and whatever else sounding fantastic there. So fair play. It's sounding absolutely fantastic. Good evening there, John. Have maybe another hour and a quarter, roughly, give or take, before the clock strikes into the new week, and have a good week ahead. ONAEI MM7JNT in the group. Good evening, John. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you, Julian. Bye-bye from Belgium. Bye-bye.
76.
QRZ, Mike 7, Juliet, November Tango and Company, MM7JNT with company, calling CQ, stand by.
Mike 7, Alpha, Hotel Oscar.
Give a couple more calls, a tad late there, we'll give a few more calls, Simon. Mike 7, Juliet, November Tango and Company, MM7JNT and Company, calling CQ, stand by.
Romeo, Whiskey 9, Foxtrot, Mike.
Yeah, Radio Whiskey 9 Foxtrot Mike. Mike from Russia. Good to get you in the log, my friend. Some good overseas DX this evening. Nice to get you for the first time. Radio Whiskey 9 Fox Mike. Mike 7 Juliet November Tango. You're 5959, Mike. 59, Roger.
You still got 5 and 9, my friend. Thank you so much for the coming back to my call. My name is Mike. You have my name, okay? What's your name for the log, please? I'm using paper log, not the digital log. What's your name, please? Over.
Yeah, no problem at all, and apologies there. You're using the paper log, so no problem. The operator name here is Julian. Juliet, Uniform, Lima, India, Echo, November. Julian is the operator name. The location is Southwest Scotland. Operator name Julian. Radio Whiskey 9 Fox Mike 7 Juliet November Tango. Back to you, Mike. Go ahead.
Roger, this is Julian. South East of Scotland. You can't be 7, 5 and 7, 3 sugar bacon. You 5 and 7 with a clean sugar bacon, Julian. What about copy at all? Mike 7 Juliet November Tango. Romeo Whiskey 9 Fox Mike standing by.
QSL, the 5-7 Queen Sugar Baker, 5-7 Queen Sugar Baker, Roger. Stand by, Mike, please stand by. There is another station on frequency. He will give you a call, please stand by. Simon, how copy? Radio Whiskey 9 Fox, Mike. Go ahead, Simon.
Thanks very much, Julian. Yeah, good evening, Mike. Hopefully you can hear me. The call is Mike 6 Sierra Lima Zulu. Mike 6 Sierra Lima Zulu. The name is Simon Sierra India Mike Oscar November. You are 5-9 there, Mike. 5-9 into my location. My location is a town just outside the central city of London. So I'm very close to the central city of London. 5-9 is your report. How copy? Mike 6 Sierra Lima Zulu. Returning Radio Whiskey 9 Foxtrot Mike.
Julian, I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Sickness told me. I'm very sorry, Julian. Over.
Yeah, no problem, Mike. No copy. That is no problem at all. Simon did try to call you, but if you cannot hear him, that is no problem at all.